This one's blooped out toward right center field. In comes Judge, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Nicholas Castellanos comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him. So that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Trevor Story is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. 0-1, here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Andujar, a runner at first with 2 gone. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
The 1-2. Hit out toward second. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Texas. They're on the short end of a. Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Softly hit out to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Now at the plate, Brett Gardner, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Lifted into center field. Happ is there. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive for Jay Bruce.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Here's Jay Bruce now. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mitch Haniger the next to bat, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Left side, gloved by Castro. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Stepping into the box, Josh Kingman. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Line to the right side. Judge is there. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. So coming to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Ryan
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The left fielder, number 25.
One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Lifted in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. And it keeps the inning alive for Chris Davis up next.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Chris Davis next to bat. Fouled away. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready with the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. 2 out with the man at first. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Back up the middle. It's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Here's Starlin Castro. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Victor Caratini, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Diego Rodriguez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Price gets his sign. Here comes the first pitch.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy.
And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
The left fielder, number 2.
And there's a good job of battling right there, D-Roll. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Now Price is 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here. At the plate, Brett Gardner. He flew out in his last at bat.
The center fielder, number 11.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Gardner.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And 2-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Hal is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
So the leadoff man retired here. That'll bring up Yadier Molina. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting. The first base.
Base is empty, 2 gone now, and here's Jay Bruce. And it's fouled away. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Popped him up. Caratini is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Leading off.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone. And it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Mitch Haniger will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. McCutchen on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now
digging in, Josh Kingman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And it's quickly 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring forward the power hitting third baseman Ryan Zimmerman. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center, and this is going to find the gap for Zimmerman. It's extra bases, and the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Story picks it up, and that's the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. He's set. Here it comes. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Story has a play. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Popped him up. Kingman over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. McCutchen is after it. He's there and records the first out. So next to the plate for Texas, Victor Caratini. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches?
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Oh, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great one of the top pitches in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Castro over to his left. 2 down. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Diego Rodriguez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more.
Oh, that's just out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. But the Rangers battle back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they did not want to wait around and let good pitches to hit go by. And as a result, they have 5 hits on the first pitch alone, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night as he tacks on to his total, currently 3rd best on the Yankee ball club. First pitch on its way. Hit to third. Endahar brings it in. One there. On to first, and they get them both. Here's Brett Gardner now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a flare out to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar.
For the Rangers, the third
As he
baseman,
takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Pitch on the way. Liner towards second, but there is the second baseman Cano for the first out.
the left fielder, number 2.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Hit back up the middle. And that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit. Trevor Story steps in now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Gardner is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. Now the first pitch here from Price. A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Happ, patrolling center, makes the play. 1 out.
The first baseman, number 12.
Stepping in, Jay Bruce. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Back up the middle. Story brings it in. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He doubled his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Josh Kingman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The first baseman.
Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. ripped down the first base line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Victor Caratini stands in as he looks at a called strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Another strong outing here for David Price. Just 2 runs allowed through 6 1/3. And another foul ball. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot.
And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tack to it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Diego Rodriguez is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Cano is calling for it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Rangers leave a pair. Score remains 2-2. Yohan Lopez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 15.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lopez typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the causes of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Line drive to center field. Happ is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Davis. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First offering on its way. 2 out, nobody on. And look out as that one ran in and got him. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
High in the air into shallow left center. Castellanos is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. One left for the Yankees. Score remains deadlocked at Jay Happ will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 35, Jay Happ.
Miguel Andujar is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Gardner. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone, and this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he's hitless in 6 tries. 0-1 the count. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop Starlin Castro.
Starlin Castro.
He's set, and the pitch. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
This is line to left. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
The center fielder, Brett Gardner.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. And this is high, a ball and a strike. It's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Now back.
Yadi Molina digging in now. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And there he goes towards second. Grounded weakly to the left. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Ready now, Jay Bruce. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Waiting on it is Henniger. And that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. All squared up in Arlington through 8.5. The Rangers have a chance to walk it off. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The right fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, Josh Kingman. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And he fouls this one off. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard to short. Castro has it. On to first, and Happ's rolling now, 2 away. Standing in, Ian Happ. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled away. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's the 1-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. So they can't get that winning run home. Number 62 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 62.
Striding into the box, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
In now, Andrew McCutchen. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Popped him up. Caratini is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's big Aaron Judge. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Score remains 2-2. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air to center field. Gardner is right there, 1 down. So striding forward now, Orlando Arcia. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. The windup and the 0-1. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 the pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Judge is on his horse. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Set down and ordered. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chris Davis is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. Right to him. And there's one down now.
The batter, number 24.
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Castellanos is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Starlin Castro. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Throw into second.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Yadier Molina. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Set now for the bottom of the 11th, and that'll give way to the third baseman. Miguel Andujar.
Miguel Andujar.
Here comes the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And this is going to get through into center, so there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single. A look there at what the Yankees have available for them in the bullpen should they want to make a move here. Nick Castellanos now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. So here's the cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. On to the 12th frame in this one, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike two.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Fastball just inside. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one. Stepping in, Ryan Zimmerman. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Caratini moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Into the wind, the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And McCutchen has himself a base hit. Some two-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him one extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. One more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
The 2-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Henniger is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The Yanks leave one. Score remains 2-2. Into the box, Mitch Henniger. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Hard hit towards center. Gardner is there, and he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's the first pitch to him. Josh Kingman is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gardner is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Lifted in the air out to right. Judge is under it, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Score remains dead. Julian Fernandez takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning.
Number 85.
13th inning ready to begin, and striding forward the designated hitter Chris Davis. From the stretch, a swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A ball that's tarrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 24.
Here's Robbie Cano now.
Robinson Cano.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
So here's Starlin Castro. Flares this one over toward first. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
Now back.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what.
And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Into the box now, Yadier Molina, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Liner towards second, barehanded for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Now at the plate, Victor Caratini. He went deep back in the fifth.
The catcher,
And it's the outside corner. It's strike one. And he lays off for ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit to short. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
now batting.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now batting.
So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Diego Rodriguez. First delivery to him on the way. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Rangers set down in order, and this game is still tied at 2-2. All set to begin the 14th inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jay Bruce. He's set. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
Somebody always takes an 0 for. You don't want to be that guy. He was 0 for 5 coming into that plate appearance. This knock had to feel amazing for him. 1 for 6.
Stepping in now, Ryan Zimmerman, as he grounds one briskly to short. Over to first, and Zimmerman is set down as well. It's a double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
Here it comes. Line drive to center field, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Boy, D-Roll, this is turning into a hit parade, but it's amazing that they've only scored 2 runs up to this point.
Yeah, matter of time, Dan. Got to stay positive. The hardest thing to do in sports is hit a baseball, especially with 40,000 breathing down your neck and runners on second and third. But somebody will come through.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The set and the 1-1. Swinging a hard liner to center field. In there, a base hit. The relay, and a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Heath Hembry is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning.
Number 37, Heath Hembry.
At the plate, Chris Davis, as he rips it on the ground to second. Scooped up, throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by.
Leading off for the Rangers, the third baseman, Miguel.
Aroldis Chapman enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. A bouncer up the middle, and this is going to get through into center, so there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here, this is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. A possible winning run on second. No one out. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
The 0-1.
Ball that time.
Aroldis Chapman, they call him the Cuban Missile. Well, he needs to start firing some bullets right here. He's in trouble, but I would bet against him getting out of this mess.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there, 2-2. And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So now to the plate, Josh Kingman. The 0-1 offering. Line towards center field. And this is down, and that should do it. And the Rangers are going to win this one walk-off style.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to victory.
3-2, the finish in tonight's game. Heath Hembry claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight.
Welcome to this edition of Inside the Show. There will be 42s everywhere today in honor of the barrier-breaking Jackie Robinson. Before we get there, though, here's what happened yesterday. Looking first at the American League East, the Rangers racked up 11 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Yankees 3-2. The Astros took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 3-2. The Twins combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 5-3. The A's hit 3 long balls as they beat the visiting Red Sox 11-4. Victor Robles swung the bat well with 3 hits, leading the Orioles to victory over the Cubs 3-2. The Detroit Tigers got 12 hits in this one as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 9-2. The Royals amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 8-6. The Seattle Mariners finished off a 2-game sweep as they bested the visiting Nats 3-2. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim launched 3 home runs as they took down the Fish in Miami 6-2. The Braves picked up 14 hits in total as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 5-3. The Reds pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the visiting Giants 3-2. Sean Manaea took the loss in this one despite racking up 12 punch-outs in the effort. The Phillies totaled 13 hits as a team as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 10-0. Nick Ahmed grabbed 3 runs driven in as the Pirates got the win against the Diamondbacks 4-3. Asdrubal Cabrera was a major force at the plate, driving in 4 as the Cardinals got by the Dodgers 6-4. The Colorado Rockies allowed only 5 hits in the game as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 3-1. And that's our show on this Jackie Robinson Day. Should be a lot of great games as well as celebrations of the great number 42. Talk to you again tomorrow.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good match. Derek Rodriguez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Batting second.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink.
And that's going to be a base hit as they string together back-to-back hits to start the afternoon.
Yeah, and every starting pitcher in a game comes out ready to fire, hoping that they're going to have a big game. What they don't plan for is giving up base hits on the first 2 pitches of the game. Well, it is what it is. Now he's got to find a way to limit the damage.
So here's Pete Alonso. He grounds it sharply to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they'll be left with no play as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single.
To say this game has not started the way the pitcher wanted it to would be an understatement, to say the least, but he can't worry about the mistakes he made here. He just has to get himself out of it. Easier said than done as the cleanup man steps in next.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Number 13 for him on the year as they move on top 4-0.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game, but things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam, and they might not be done yet.
Second baseman Robinson Cano. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. First pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Biggio's there to make the catch for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the shortstop, Starlin Castro. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But one more look at the big blow in the inning for the Yankees. A grand slam home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Marcus Stroman gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
To the plate now, Bryson Stott, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Ball 1.
Ball 1.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey.
lifted in the air to straightaway center. Gardner is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the left fielder,
Nick Castellanos now. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They're down 4-0. Second inning set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Ryan Zimmerman.
Ryan Zimmerman.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field, giving chase.
is Haniger.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Russell Martin.
Russell Martin now. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. One out, nobody on. Popped up. Morrison waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Roll, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Roll, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
The batter, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He swings and grounds it to short. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mitch Haniger, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Mitch Haniger is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Ian Happ comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Logan Morrison is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side.
Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Lifted into center field. Happ is right there, and it's a very quick out, number 1. 1 out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis.
Hey, there haven't been a lot of runs scored in this one, but with 1 swing of the bat, he was able to drive in 4 in his last one. That was a huge grand slam that he hit.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano. Popped him up. Arcia is there for it. And the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Into the box now, Kevin Biggio. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. The pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Strike taken up in the zone.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs than this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
A 1 pitch on its way.
Oh, that's low.
Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's a .333 hitter. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. They're on the short. Digging in for his second at-bat, Starlin Castro. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Grounder down the line at third.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Haniger in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Out in front of it, strike 1. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Line, but speared on a hop. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. 1-2. Next will be the designated hitter, Diego Rodriguez, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here it comes. Bryson Stott is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Hit on the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. This is foul right side. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And right into the shift. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And another foul ball. Stroman steps into the windup. The 2-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers.
Leading off for the Yankees, the catcher, Russell.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. And Martin's going to reach. He's got a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. Hunter Schreiber is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
McCutcheon, your attention please. Now pitching for the
Here's Andrew McCutcheon now.
number 42.
Swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Driver.
Happ will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Gio Urshela, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, sent out to straightaway center field. Happ is there, 2 gone. Chris Davis next to bat, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First delivery to him on the way. High and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Henniger, playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 10th round during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hard liner to center field. Gardner is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big left-handed bat of Logan Morrison. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Good waste pitch, 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rangers set down. Now in the box, Robinson Cano. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Cano waits on the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready for another shot now. Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Offered a low one there, but came up empty. To short, hit hard. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty. Here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
High and deep down the left field line, and no one will track it down.
He certainly wasn't fooled by the previous changeup that was thrown to him. He was right on time with that fastball. You want to get to the big leagues, you got to learn how to hit the heater. This guy certainly sits dead red.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. In now, Kevin Biggio. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
And he falls behind 0-2. Biggio, a native Texan. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Orlando Arcia.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Kevin Plawecki is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gardner on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Now batting, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Russell Martin.
At the plate now, Russell Martin. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Happ is right there, 1 down.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Andrew McCutchen. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped now to short. Can they get 2? Reined in. The second for 1. On to Morrison at first, but it's not in time, and they'll have to settle for 1. Coming to the plate now, Gio Urshela is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Happ is there, and they breeze through this half inning as decided. Leading off the inning, Diego Rodriguez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. McCutchen on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting.
Striding in, Nicholas Castellanos. He was a ground out victim last time up. A good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. 2 out, nobody on. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
The 2-2. Left side of the infield into the shift. Castro's got it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're ready to begin the 8th, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Scooped up. Throw on to first in time. So the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Chris Davis will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. And he lays off there 1-0. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. It's 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
Here's another 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Yohan Lopez enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Cano waits on the first pitch. Now a swing, and Cano rolls this one to second. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Mitch Haniger the next to bat. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
This is on the ground over to first. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Pretty simple way to start the 8th inning out. A ground ball, and he's 5 outs away from a no-no.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. At the plate, Logan Morrison. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line hard toward right center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Rangers down quickly on just 4 pitches. They trail here 4-0. All set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Starlin Castro. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Now the 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Haniger in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So striding in, Brett Gardner. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Man, we've seen that high fastball come into play more and more this year by pitchers, but he tried to sneak a high piece of cheese by this guy. He had no part of it, and he takes him deep.
Now batting, right fielder.
In now, Ryan Zimmerman. Swing and a liner. Foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Half is there, 2 gone.
Next for the Yankees.
At the plate, Russell Martin. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. And that gives Andrew McCutchen an opportunity this inning with 2 out.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen. Swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Morrison is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers. 5-0 New York. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Kevin Biggio. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, and the perfect game is erased in the 9th. So he made it through 8 full innings, which is no small feat, let me tell you. But the no-hit bid will end right here as he surrenders hit number 1 here in inning number 9. Doggone, I was hoping we were going to see it that time. At the plate, Orlando Arcia, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Right fielder coming on. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And this throw gets away from him. And he's not going to make it out at third. And somehow this mess turns into a double play. To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Diego Rodriguez. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Count is 1-2 now. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And this will be out of reach for Castro. It's a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Standing in, Bryson Stott, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to.
He brings it in, and the Yankees have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
5-0.